here are some updates on, I would say, a Hawaii doctor that I would say trying to kill his wife on a hiking trail. Today, I would say, no, I would say, my apologies. I would say on yesterday, there would be, I would say, would be some hearings on this case, which I would say, the jury, I would say, was, I would say, deliberating in the trial for a Hawaii doctor that he was been accusing for trying to kill his wife on a hiking trail. A Dr. Gernot Kong, I would say, age of 47, I would say has pledged not guilty to a second degree attempted murder. However, if you look in the court as well, court hearing, the prosecutor, I would say, which alleged anesthesiologist, I would say, attacked his wife, which I would say name for Arali Kong, I would say, which is, I would say, in the near cliff while I would say the Puka Trail, I would say in Hawaii, I would say on March 24, 2025. He was trying to push her near the edge, also beating her for multiple times with a rock, which I would say he was throw rock to her, which I would say trying her to fall off the cliff as well. However, I would say the defense, I would say, has alleged that Arali Kong attacked her husband first, but the way that he hit her with the rock for his self-defense as well. And also, according to the court, I would say both Gernot Kong and also his wife has been testified, I would say, during the 3-week trial, I would say, in Honolulu for a presenting, I would say, in these, what I was gonna say, in these widely differing accounts, I would say, for what happened on the strike, no, for what happened on the hike as well. And also, according to prosecutor in the court hearings, which is named, I would say, Joe Garner, I would say, told the jurors, I would say, on his closing argument, on the evidence, I would say, that was open on the court, which I would say it also proves beyond a reasonable doubt, which I would say the not Kong, I would say, which try to intend to give his wife on that day, which I would say would challenging, also narrow and also deep with, I would say, no, on steep Palipuka Trail, I would say by pushing off her cliff at first, but however, he was trying to hit her with a rock, but I would say, according to the court and also the evidence that the police and also local police and also the local authorities was gathering, also say the same thing, which I would say he was trying to push his wife, pushing off her cliff. Also, and for these information are from a Hawaii court hearings, I would say on yesterday, which I would say Tuesday, April 7, 2026. And also for these court hearings, I would say there were more details, but I would say in the conversation, which I would say you can look more, I would say, on hearing on these cases, I would say on April 7 in 2026 in Hawaii, which I would say you can go to, I would say, the DOJ website or on the U.S. Department of Justice website as well for more of these information as well. And that's it for the news for today.